Well, hello, I didn't see you there. Cody, look, I know they were here. It's part of that. Just let me do, hey, listen, my name's Austin. I'm the host of Badger BS, and I'm a consummate ladies' man. Always a model student. And most definitely always the funniest guy in the room. And I was like, no, Grandma, you can't even eat bacon in the bathtub. Am I right? Am I right?
Get off the stage. You're not quitting. Get off the stage.
Oh, God. Cody, look, maybe we should let's just start the show. Welcome to Badger BS. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Austin, the hooligan Yulin. And this is Badger BS, the AC web show where monochrome is in and you ask the questions. Did you like that?
Yeah,
because
I liked
we're all
it.
wearing
That's
black
good.
and
That's
gray,
good.
and there's
Black,
gray
gray.
in the background.
Got it.
Ruth?
Yes.
Ruth de Anda.
That was beautiful.
That was my Antonio Banderas impression.
Thank you.
If you guys need to book me, you can call my agent. Tell these people who you are, what you do, what you're about. You're my guest this week, so let them know. Awesome. Let them know a little bit about you. Go.
Great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
I am Ruth DeAnda. Most people just say DeAnda because of the Texas thing. I am 33 years old. I'm a Leo.
Long walks on the beach.
I like long walks on the beach.
The sunset.
No.
Shawarma.
I'm an academic advisor for language, communication, and fine arts. Actually kind of just shifted a little bit. Still doing that side of it, but doing some of the humanities side. I'm actually advising social work now.
She moved her office without telling me, so I went to go find her yesterday.
I
She was
did.
gone. It was a ghost town in there.
I've thrown people off completely. I've ruined lives, sent people over the edge by moving
Great
offices.
advisor. Great advisor.
I did leave a note, like a Dear John kind of note. I don't know if people know what that means. But anyway, I am currently going on not quite a year being here, so about 8 or 9 months. But everybody's been so welcoming, so I appreciate that. My background is in social work, so don't get scared if I tend to shrink you a little when you're in my office.
She does it all the time. I don't even have to pay for therapy anymore. I just go to Ruth's office. It's great.
I like you guys to feel comfortable coming to me about anything, so feel free to do so.
What's your favorite aspect about AC? What's your favorite thing about this school?
I would say just kind of the feeling of family. I know that sounds pretty cheesy, but everyone here just likes each other for the most part. I rarely meet a mean, ugly individual.
I meet ugly people all the time.
Ugly internally.
Oh.
Externally, I'm not going to say anything about that.
Oh.
But internally.
I'm just kidding. Hey, if you're ugly and you watch the show, I didn't mean you.
Wasn't offensive. Don't take to Twitter and go crazy.
You can add me on Twitter at the Austin Yulin.
Got a plug.
If you want.
But
do you
yeah.
do you have a Twitter?
I do, but it's my maiden
We don't want to
name.
put that out there. Fair enough.
Fair enough. I'll leave it off the table.
Ruth, a few weeks ago, we were at the club fair. Mm-hmm. And you came by our table and hung out for a little bit. And we talked about our favorite movies.
Yes.
And we talked about our favorite actors.
Right.
And I've learned that you have an affinity for Jake Gyllenhaal.
A little bit.
Is this true?
A little bit.
Why?
He is extremely good looking. But he's also an amazing actor. Really,
Yes.
honestly, it's not just shallowness that it's that ability to do whatever he wants to do and
Takes
do it well.
a specific type of personality to play that Brokeback Mountain
I mean,
character.
Brokeback Mountain, and then he can be, Nightcrawler, as we were talking about at that time, and just everything in between.
Did you watch Highway since we talked? I told you needed to watch
You
Highway.
did. I freaked out. I don't think I have seen it yet. So I still should see it. Okay.
Highway
Got it.
is the best
What's
Jake
it about?
Gyllenhaal movie. It's about these. It's got Jared Leto in it also, and they have to
Right.
run away from some mobsters who are trying to chase them down. And it's all about their kind of road trip and all the little troubles they get into and
Yes.
things like that.
I'll have to take a look. Jared Leto is also very good looking.
Do we just need to have a show about you talking about
Yes.
what Hollywood actors
Yes.
are good looking? Brad Pitt. Do you like a are you
see,
a Brad
okay,
Pitt guy?
that's just the typical. Everybody goes for Brad Pitt. Can't do it.
I mentioned last week that I like Brad Pitt. I can't help it.
Well, what I was going to say was he can be good at acting at times, but he's just, to me, sometimes there's actors that are just themselves in a movie. They're not transported in that person,
What about Troy? I think Troy might have been his furthest
That's the closest
depiction from himself.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
He was phenomenal in that movie, actually.
I feel like he's more of in real life, he's more of like a Meet Joe Black.
Oh my gosh. Exactly.
Maybe?
That seems like real life.
He's just like...
Kind of stone-faced, not a lot of emotion, eats peanut butter.
Let's go adopt some babies. I think that's
I mean, and I just, for the record, in case anybody cared...
Peanut butter?
In Meet Joe Black, he's
Oh yeah, that's right.
constantly...
That's right, you're right. Okay. For the record.
For the record, I was Team Aniston.
You bring up a good point. I love Jennifer Aniston, and that was always my power couple. I mean, don't get me wrong, Brangelina, is that what they call it?
Brangelina.
Brangelina is great, but I'm really, like, Jennifer Aniston's probably my favorite actress.
Yeah.
Besides Scarlett Johansson, just because ScarJo.
Beautiful. She's killer. She's gorgeous.
Kidding me? Listen, I don't want to put any references out there, but Don John was ridiculous.
That was so good.
Okay, let's get to some questions before something bad's gonna happen.
Is it shocking anybody that I'm keeping up with your movie references?
No. Have you seen the show before? Since I've hosted it?
Not since you've hosted it. I'm sorry.
But you saw Q's version.
Don't be mad.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. I'll let it slide.
Not every time though. Just
the next show is gonna be in Spanish, I think. So.
Yeah. Can I come to that one?
You can watch it and know what's going on. We reach in here, we grab 3 questions, and we answer them. I don't know what they are. You don't know what they are. They're asked by the viewers. They drop these
Very
off in the box.
organic.
Yes. Like carrots. What is your favorite phone application?
Oh my gosh. Wasn't I just... Anyway, I like Snapchat a lot right now. And I think it's not that that's the only thing I like, but I've been using it more and more. And I don't know if you've seen the new, update.
The update with the rainbow vomit. Yeah.
And just everything. Yeah. And of course I look like a total idiot using it, but I really enjoy it. It's also a nice way to do something, like you said earlier, but you get it out there and then it just disappears.
Yeah.
Not that it's anything inappropriate. It's not. I'm not that kind of girl.
We're just gonna sit here for a minute. We're gonna let that simmer.
Dead air.
My favorite application is. I've been playing a game a lot lately. I've been playing the Fallout mobile game.
I've not seen that.
I love it. I play it all the time.
What is it?
It's like you build an underground Fallout shelter and try to keep it sustained. It's a spinoff of the Fallout series, the post-apocalyptic game series.
Post-apocalyptic.
That
Excuse me.
game series. But as far as like apps go, that's not a game. I use Messenger a lot. I use Facebook Messenger a lot. Am I the only one left on Facebook? Do people still use Facebook?
Oh, I use Facebook. I will always use it.
I feel like it's starting to head towards MySpace land.
People don't realize that by me giving my age earlier, that Facebook was actually, as you saw in Social Network, if people watched it, it started as college students only. So I was in college and I was kind of using it, but I didn't understand, like, it wasn't what it is now. Not at all.
Right.
It's so different than it was then.
I went back to MySpace not too long ago.
MySpace still exists?
It does. And it looks like a ghost town. I logged in. I went through a really long process of getting my login information because I was really curious as to what it was. And I logged in, and it was sad. Like,
yeah.
I think literally I had one friend that still used it, and the last time they logged in was like a year ago.
Tom?
It wasn't Tom.
Oh, it wasn't Tom.
I defriended Tom. Me and Tom, he's not my topic.
We're not your topic.
I wrote a song, because I do comedy. A lot of these people know, and I wrote a song called It's Lonely Here on MySpace.
Really?
And it's about this guy that, like, he's still on MySpace and everybody else has gone to do
everybody's
Facebook.
Gone.
and you know, whatever.
There might be a good
LinkedIn.
percentage of the crowd that doesn't know what MySpace is.
Go there. Maybe we can bring it back. Throwback Thursdays. Everybody go on Facebook. I mean, on MySpace.
On MySpace.
And we'll all get back into our
The one
accounts.
thing
If you don't
I
have
loved
one, you get one.
MySpace, what I loved about it was the music. You could have a song playing kind of as a theme to your page.
Because you could personalize
Yeah,
everything.
it
on
was
MySpace.
awesome. That part I miss.
But it didn't matter what anything. I mean, you could have glitter unicorns all over your page, but if you're blaring Bon Jovi, people knew what you were about.
They knew what you were about.
Right?
Absolutely. No, so true. So true.
Okay.
That was fun.
Moving on. From
I'm
phone
going to be nervous
applications
every
to
time he opens a
MySpace.
piece of paper.
What is milk?
Are you talking about milk like the product, the dairy product? Or are you talking about Harvey Milk, who is a huge part of
That would be who is
history?
milk. This isn't Jeopardy. It's not an answer in the form of a question.
This is true, Alex. Thank you.
Alec. Anyways, I'll answer this.
Go ahead.
Utter sputter.
Okay.
It's the life essence that isn't water, I think. It's the mammalian life essence.
That is so deep. I don't even know what to say to you right now.
You can talk about Harvey Milk if you want. It's fine.
No, milk, honestly, it's one of my favorite things. I love cereal. I am a pretty big cereal eater.
What's your favorite cereal? Wait, before you answer this, you have to have one. There's not like
I know. I have one.
If we don't have the same favorite cereal, like even in the same genre,
Okay.
interview over.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Waffle crisp.
And you nailed it. Are you serious right
Serious. Totally
now? French
serious.
Toast Crunch and Waffle Crisp are fantastic.
I know. I agree. That's
Somebody
awesome.
give me an engagement. I don't care. She's already married. I don't care.
He's going to put a ring over the ring. A double ring. Some girls don't even get one.
What's your worst favorite cereal? Worst favorite? Does that least favorite? What's
My
a cereal you
least
hate?
favorite, Raisin Bran.
Really? You don't like raisins or what?
I don't like raisins. If it's the only cereal, I pick out the raisins before, and I just eat the whole grain, whatever brand stuff that it
That's
is.
a lot of dedication to your
It
cereal
is.
craft.
It is. If that's the only thing left. In my house, there's usually quite a few selections.
I'm a big hater of like the really, really sweet stuff. Mm-hmm. Like anything that they did like Lucky Charms version kind of thing, but it was all marshmallows.
Oh yeah.
I was like, why would you even put that in milk? I don't.
No.
Gross.
It's like Captain Crunch. You kind of have to, they do the berry one.
The Oops All Berry.
Yeah, it's a little too much.
Yeah. We're not sponsored by any of these cereals, by the way. I just
we're
want to
not.
throw that out there.
We're not.
Okay, last one.
Okay.
What happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object?
I mean, I was so prepared for so many things. That's not one of them.
I was born. We want to thank you guys for coming to hang out on Badger BS.
Thanks
for Ruth
guys.
for coming in. It
was fun.
You have been an excellent guest.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate you for being here.
Did I seem nervous? We're still in the air.
You didn't pee yourself.
That you know of.
True story. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.